The frustration surrounding this team has been building quietly for several weeks, and the latest loss only sharpened the focus on a roster caught between veteran urgency and developmental patience. A promising start to the season has given way to uneven execution, shifting rotations and questions about how roles are being defined on the defensive side. Supporters who have watched this club for decades know when something feels off, and the recent adjustments have created tension between short-term reliability and long-term planning. With injuries healing and depth chart pressure increasing, one young defender now finds himself at the center of that debate. Linebacker Jihad Campbell entered the season as an immediate contributor, but his recent slide in usage has raised concerns about his trajectory. The rookie arrived with medical questions after labrum surgery in March, yet early signs pointed to a natural fit in Vic Fangio's structure. At 22 years old, built for range and zone discipline, he filled an inside role that had been thin in recent seasons. His production through the first month reflected that confidence, and the staff leaned on him heavily during a strong opening stretch. Campbell's early numbers supported the optimism. With 53 total tackles through 12 games, along with an interception, a forced fumble and consistent snap counts above 90%, he looked settled. The defense depended on his speed to close interior gaps and maintain integrity against spread concepts. The scheme asks its inside linebackers to handle space with precision, and Campbell showed that skill before his usage began to trend downward. The dip coincided with the return of healthier personnel and the veteran preference often seen in the second half of a season. His medical history is part of the discussion. A repaired labrum demands careful management, especially for a young player absorbing his first full professional workload. Coaches tend to safeguard rotational roles when minor issues surface, and a biceps problem listed before the Giants' rematch created an inflection point. Reduced snaps that week were attributed to caution, but the pattern that followed suggested a broader shift. For a rookie who thrives on rhythm and repetition, irregular playing time can interrupt both timing and confidence. The financial structure also plays a role. As a first-round pick, Campbell carries a modest cap hit now, but becomes increasingly valuable if he develops into a reliable starter during his rookie contract. Limiting his snaps slows that evaluation. In Fangio's system, inside linebackers must read quickly and communicate adjustments, and players grow through exposure. Leaning solely on a veteran like Nakobe Dean stabilizes certain calls but may delay long-term growth. That trade-off is not new for this franchise, yet it feels sharper given recent defensive inconsistency. Dean's return has clearly influenced snap distribution. His experience, especially in middle-field traffic, brings steadiness. But Campbell offers range the unit lacks elsewhere, and removing that element narrows the defensive toolbox. When his participation dropped to special teams only in the Chicago loss, it became a symbol of the broader uncertainty. Fans understand rotations, but they also recognize when a young investment is being underutilized. For a defense struggling to generate stops consistently, versatility matters. The coaching staff must balance trust with development. Campbell has shown patience publicly, and veteran listeners know that is not an easy stance for a player who opened the season as a near-every-down defender. His path forward depends on whether the staff integrates him into specific packages or waits until circumstances force a change. With a challenging schedule ahead and the margin for error shrinking, the defense needs both stability and growth. The coming weeks will reveal whether this coaching group can manage that tension without sacrificing valuable reps. For now, patience and determination may guide the rookie more than snap counts.